Let's put your hands together for our second pitcher, ZED from TU Delft.
There are 35 million batteries in use right now, and this number will double in the next 5 years. There is no doubt that we are at the start of a smart age, with battery-powered IoT devices being ever common. But that means millions of batteries will keep ending up in our garbage, being lost forever. But why should you care? These evil, polluting batteries will result in 11 million metric tons of lithium-filled waste by the year 2030. Mined by poor, exploited children from Congo. These batteries cost the whole world $27 billion in maintenance hours every year.
The alternative is ZED.
We are pioneers in energy harvesting. We make end-to-end IoT systems that can sense and harvest energy from the environment. We build them using zero-energy devices that need no batteries and no wires and are thus highly scalable. This opens up a world of possibilities. From growing plants to detecting floods, from maintaining factories to measuring air quality, from tracking goods to tracking people, we can solve problems across all domains, from A to Z.
We entered the market focusing on smart transportation, where we developed a TRL Level 7 prototype for Airbus. We validated our design in a real aircraft and now working together to make it market ready. But as you can see, we are just getting started. We position ourselves as a combination of a service provider, consultancy, and innovation lab, where we collaborate with large enterprises to realize the potential of the next generation of IoT applications. We customize the solutions based on our clients' needs and provide seamless integration into their existing system. We bring years of research experience to the table and want to move this Dutch innovation from the labs to the factory floor. We are ZED.
Are you ready to be amazed?
Okay, that was the pitch from ZED, and I have to say I am amazed, but let's see what our judges think. Mike.
Yes, thank you. Welcome, Niels, here joining us with these judges. I see that you're already ready to celebrate, so let's see how that continues after these two questions and at the end of this afternoon. Again, for you the same, as in you have two questions, 60 seconds, you see the clock in the screen, and when you start answering, the clock starts ticking. And for the first question, we go to Nela.
Yes. Hello, Niels. Congratulations. Hi. You are indeed in a festive motive, but that's good. Well, I had to mention before I ask my question, David already said it, the passion is absolutely there. We can see it in your pitch. It's really amazing and fun to watch it. But I do have a question for you guys, because you mentioned already, you already achieved a TRL level of 7, which is quite high already, of course. My question is, you are already cooperating with larger companies, for instance, Airbus, it's a huge company and it could be an amazing push into the market. But what are your plans? Do you want to keep it as an own startup, an own company with your own package of IP, or are you going to share, or you want to be eaten by Airbus, or what is the plan?
Yeah, so for sure our goal is not to be stuck on one form of IP. And we want to kind of differentiate ourselves and get a wide range of solutions. And we actually think this is our strength. We don't have one solution, but we have the expertise gathered by our research, which we can apply, with which we can solve multiple problems. So, and we also don't see ourselves as like a company who finalizes a whole product, but we come up with an innovation, introduce it, prove it's feasible both from technical and business perspective, and then move on to the next one. And we really want to differentiate in a whole domain of possibilities. So now we really focus on zero energy devices, but we might once we have settled within, once we have proven ourselves as an innovation company, we might defer and then move on to another domain.
Okay, thank you.
Great, thank you. And Niels also within time, so good to see. Let's see how that works out with the second question from Lotte.
Yes, thank you. Also, great pitch. I love the energy and also the combination of you two giving that energy. It was really fun to listen and watch. The question I actually had was more when looking to Dubai. You mentioned a lot of different solution areas that you might want to get into. What would you, if you were being able to get the ticket, what would you present at the expo in Dubai? Do you have something physical, maybe from your Airbus experimentation, that you could show there?
Yeah. Yeah, so we during the collaboration with Airbus, we also we have a demo in which it's real simple. It's just a button, but it has no batteries. And we noticed the moment people can actually hold the innovation and see it happening in their hands, it's really powerful. They immediately are amazed by, wow, no battery, I am powering this myself. And this is really useful to open the conversation, because often the real valuable problems we want to solve are not the problems we can think of. So the simple button we can show in Dubai, we hope that we can use this as a conversation starter where the people can talk about their industry and then start to talk about how we can help them.
No, for sure. People love pushing buttons, I think. So that's a great conversation starter. Thank you for your answer.
Great. Thank you, Niels. Is the champagne also ready to pop, or is it just the flags?
Well, we got the flags also from the competition, from the previous round. So we just kept them up and hope to keep the ball rolling.
Very good. Good motivation indeed. Thank you for your answering. And we go back to you in the studio, Natalie.
But now it is time to also announce the winner of the jury. And for the winner of the jury, I'm going to call in Lotte Leufkens. She is the chair of the jury. And first, of course, I'm going to ask her a little bit about the process. And then I'm going to ask her who has won. Okay, Lotte. Lotte has joined us. Lotte, okay, I'm just curious, how did the deliberations go?
Yeah, hello. Good to be back. It was extremely difficult for us. Of course, we had the pre-discussion before all the pitches, and then we discussed some questions that we were going to ask, and especially the answers to these questions have been given so good that at the end we again were still stuck. We were hoping that the answers would quickly give it go. But we had short time, and eventually we were able to get to a conclusion, luckily.
Okay, and what was the deciding factor? What made you decide to choose this startup?
Oh, okay, let me see how not to give away too much. But I think a big deciding factor was, of course, the passion of the team, which is really key. Yes.
Okay. Well, Lotte, now it's up to you. You are going to announce our winner. I'll give the floor to you.
Thank you. So the winner of the Dutch 4TU Impact Challenge is ZED.
Yes!
Awesome.
Congratulations, guys.
ZED, congratulations! So I
so
see that
much.
you already have the flags up, but it's time to party tonight.
Thank you.
Okay, and I see you. Woohoo! Okay, so I think you're happy.
Yes.
Okay. So how does it feel that you've been chosen the winner of this challenge?
Yeah, it's amazing, and yeah, we really look forward to show our innovation to the world and be part of the Dutch World Expo.
Okay, yes, and we are looking forward for you to represent us there. Lotte, maybe you can tell us a little bit more about why they won.
Yes. Now I'm able to give away a bit more because now we know that it is ZED. Now the reason why we really chose you guys, because we were really inspired by the idea behind it, really the passion behind it. We loved the energy of the team during the pitches, during the answers. Also when you were talking about the platform, especially in your answers again, how you can combine multiple IoT systems and ideas. Especially also looking at decrease of pollution, because especially the environment is a hot topic. We have to act now. We hear that all the time. So we love that is one of the
ground reasons why you're doing what you're doing. But what we wanted to give you, especially when looking to Dubai, as the whole entire jury, we love the inspiring idea, but we really hope that you can concretize more on it, really working towards Dubai. So be able to really show them more, hopefully more than just a button of really the systems that you're working on, and as opposed to maybe concretize the platform also more, so that you can show them as much as you can. Based, of course, on the first inspiring idea.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, thank you, Lotte. Thank you, Team Z. And I think we have come to the end of the Dutch 4TU Impact Challenge.